My dear friends, I help people around the world master their emotions first, build an iron mindset, and then start achieving their life goals and dreams. This is my second video about law of assumption or the power of assumption. If you didn't watch the first video, I will put a link in the description. Please watch that. Now, for power of assumptions, we are calling it PASS. Acronym is PASS, meaning if you use your power of assumptions, you will pass in anything that you set out to be. The fact that you clicked on this video already shows that you have positive assumptions. Otherwise, you wouldn't even be here. That is very positive. Friends, the biggest difference between people who achieve their goals and those who don't is not talent. It is the assumptions they operate from every single day. The biggest difference between people who are confident and those who are not confident. It is the assumption they operate from every single day, my friends. Let's be honest here. This is not magic. This is real life. No one suddenly becomes successful or confident just by using power of assumptions. If that worked, we would all be millionaires, billionaires, and confidence, everything, right? That's not the case. The law of assumption is whatever you assume to be true, you start acting like it's true, and your actions, not your wishes, creates the results. Now, here is the funny part. Your brain is like a very obedient employee. It doesn't question you. It just follows your instructions. Call yourself lazy, it will prove it to you. Call yourself confident, it will try and match it. Now, let me show you the real mechanism, which is the core logic behind the law of assumption, how it actually works. Let's break it down into simple steps. You start by assuming something about yourself. Let's say confidence, or let's say that you want to be an entrepreneur. And when you repeat it enough number of times, my friends, it becomes your identity. Once it becomes your identity, things change. The identity creates certain standards, and the standards decides what you accept and what you don't accept. Your actions now follow those standards. You don't act based on mood anymore. You act based on who you believe you are. It is a shortcut to actions. If you believe you are confident, the power of your assumptions will create a new reality for you. This will create new standards, and your actions will follow those standards. Now, actions repeated daily becomes small habits, and over time, those small habits will turn into automatic behavior. Now, here is something interesting. Think about this. There is millions worth of oil under the sand in countries like Middle East. But without the right knowledge, it's useless. You can't dig it out without the right knowledge, right? Same work with the power of assumptions. The power is there. If you don't know how to structure it, you cannot make use of it. Now let's get to the next point. Now let's get to the core truth. The law of assumption works when your environment guides your brain to behave according to the assumptions. Environment is a very important factor. Assumption is the starting point, but if the environment makes it real, otherwise, you are just a future achiever, a future millionaire, a future confident person, a future entrepreneur who keeps postponing things for tomorrow. Now, let's say someone assumes he or she is a business owner. Let's consider their current environment. The person is sitting at home, TV is on, phone is next to them, notifications is coming on the phone, friends and relatives are visiting. You don't set any deadline, no pressure, no consequences. And they in their mind, they assume I will start soon. I'm learning. I'm planning. This is just a relaxation center, my friends. Now, let's see how we can create a better environment. A better and strong environment is when they create a dedicated workspace that reminds them of their assumption that I am a business owner or I am a future entrepreneur. Create financial pressure, invest some of their hard earned money into the business. Now the brain starts working. Then this becomes a real identity and becomes very solid in their mind. Now they start acting according to the identity. Next one, public commitment. No hiding. Tell people you are launching a business. Post your progress on social media. Announce the launch date. Then your mind will tell you if I have any self respect or if I have any standards, I need to achieve this. Next one is fixed deadline, non negotiable fixed deadlines for starting, for weekly targets, keep setting deadlines. All of this is part of your environment. And the concept is simple. You don't need new strategies for every goal. If you want to be entrepreneur, if you want to be a doctor, engineer, anything, just update the environment settings accordingly and follow your assumptions. You will meet success. Now, my friends, if you like this video, please hit subscribe because that gives me the motivation to keep creating better contents. Appreciate your time. Talk to you soon. Bye now. Thank you.